Yeah, Charlie, good morning to you. Our colleague David Spunt and I getting this breaking news from multiple law enforcement sources just minutes ago, confirming that former CNN anchor Don Lemon has been arrested by federal agents in Los Angeles just after midnight this morning at a hotel. This obviously all in connection with that storming of a church in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Don Lemon was arrested in Los Angeles last night, and he's being charged with conspiracy to deprive rights and violation of the FACE Act, interfering by force of someone's First Amendment rights, according to the Department of Homeland Security's spokesperson. Don Lemon was arrested by federal agents in connection with his coverage of that ICE protest that disrupted the Minnesota church services, which everybody know because it was trending and viral on social media. And it's also said that Don Lemon was charged with violating the federal law by impeding people's right to worship during the protests at the city's Church of Minneapolis on January the 18th, according to the New York Times. In a statement on Friday, the U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said, "At my direction, early this morning, federal agents arrest Don Lemon, Teron Jean Cruz, Georgia Fort, and Jamel Liddell Lundy in connection with the coordinated attack on City's Church in St. Paul, Minnesota." The Attorney General later released a video in which she said the Trump administration plans to go after anyone who gets in the way of other people while they're trying to worship. Don Lemon's lawyer, Abby Loyal, issued a statement condemning the arrest and calling it a distraction by the Trump administration from investigating the killings of Renee Good and Alex Preddy at the hands of federal immigration enforcement agents in Minnesota. Loyal says Lemon was simply exercising his First Amendment right as a reporter to document the church demonstration, shining a light on truth and holding those in power accountable. Lemons was in Los Angeles, and as we know, he was covering the Grammys this weekend, and he was at the 2026 Recording Academy Honors Thursday evening, the same night he was picked up by the feds. The federal government sought to charge 8 people following the demonstration at City's Church, including Lemon. But a magistrate judge only approved charges against 3 people, not including Lemon. A federal appeals court also denied a petition by the Justice Department to issue the additional warrants. Despite the magistrate's ruling, it appears that the Department of Justice went to the grand jury to get an indictment against Don, because that's what it did to arrest Georgia Fort, a Minnesota independent journalist who was also arrested for her coverage of the church protests. Georgia recorded herself when federal agents showed up to her home to arrest her Friday morning, and footage of the agents at her front door was shared as well. The demonstration involved about 30 to 40 people and was meant to confront the city's church pastor, David Easterwood, a Minnesota ICE official. He was not present at the church when the protests erupted. And people, it's not for me to say I told you so, but I told you so. Because that Attorney General, Pam Bondi, she said, "I'm going to fight tooth and nail," and I'm paraphrasing, "and make sure that I get Don Lemon." So she wasn't going to stop until she gets Don Lemon. And you see, they got him. They even went over what the magistrate's ruling was and went to the DOJ and said, "Hey, we need an indictment for this man because he did something that we don't agree with, which is he broke the FACE Act." And the FACE Act, people, is a real serious thing because people have a right to worship. And when you come in and you disrupt people's worship, especially at the magnitude that they did it, and once again, you're putting this stuff on the internet, it's going to get you caught up.
Make no mistake, under President Trump's leadership and this administration, you have the right to worship freely and safely. And if I haven't been clear already, if you violate that sacred right, we are coming after you.
And that's why, you know it. If we know better, we need to do better. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley and Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Star Child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
seen the moon glow like
hey, yo, I
this.
never
Never seen the waterfalls like this.
I never
Never seen